Speaking of crime, though, did you hear that story about the?
Yeah, no, bring this up because this is mad.
What story is this?
So basically, one guy got a life sentence, innit? Yeah. Obviously, he had a heart attack and died, innit?
Oh yes.
Right. He had a
heart attack and died, basically. Yeah.
When you heard that he has a life sentence.
No. Well, probably. But anyway, yeah, they bring him back to life.
Yeah.
To kill him.
No, they bring him back to life, and now he's appealing, saying that he's done his sentence.
Done his sentence.
That's true, you know.
Technically,
So
Yeah,
really,
died.
should he?
That's true.
Should he
He
be
done
freed?
life.
He
Like,
should be free.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he
Alright.
done life.
Actually, you know
already
what?
Technically.
Funny enough, we've actually seen something like similar in a TV show called what's it called, man? Oh, it's based in like a prison thing. Oz. A guy is on death row, innit? And they meant to kill him, and then he tried to commit suicide, and he's more or less almost all the way gone. But then they save him just so they can kill him via death sentence.
That's mad.
I know.
that's crazy.
That's crazy, fam.
See,
I just told him I died, fam.
The thing about America is, why do they give people like double, triple life sentences?
Good.
Like, what are they gonna do?
it
Die,
doesn't
come
make-
back and do another one? Like,
No, I think I've heard. I don't know if this is 100% true, but I heard they hold on to the body until the sentence is done.
Get out of the
That's
room
why
as
some-
well.
I heard. No, I don't know.
Do-
I've heard.
For what, fam?
They just hold on to the body, innit?
for what, another 25 years?
Yeah, like
No,
let's
they
say
wouldn't
let's,
keep it where?
let's say they keep you for 100 years. They're giving you a 100-year sentence. You done 80. You died. They hold. I don't know. I'm not saying that
That's
is
why
fact.
getting 100 years is different from getting a death sentence. 'Cause
Yeah.
technically, if I've died, I've done my fucking sentence, innit?
Basically,
But if you give me 100 years, if I come back alive, I have to complete that.
true.
Does that make,
That-
does that make sense? Like,
That's
But
true.
he actually
You know.
died though.
but I
Like,
died. Like, I
Yeah,
died.
that is true.
So my
Fair
sentence
point.
is done up until my
Yeah,
death.
he's
Yeah.
dead.
So then,
There's nothing about coming back alive. You told me death sentence. I died and I'm
so he's saying
alive.
life is better than 100 years. Then
100 years is better than
Yeah,
life.
because you can be.
I would say
put in
100.
a-
Oh, yeah,
life
yeah,
is-
definitely.
Life might be better because you
Yeah.
might
But that's
actually
not really
die.
what happened. That doesn't really happen.
But that
like-
1% chance, if
It's
it does
true.
happen, then that difference between life and 100 years.
To be
No,
fair,
you're right.
To be
Because
fair,
you can
to
be put in
fair,
a state where you need to be resuscitated. Because technically, you was dead.
To be
Come on.
fair, life means 25 years, isn't it?
No, hair, that means
Yeah,
hair,
yeah.
fam.
Oh, but no, there's a number attached to life as well.
25
Unless
to
you're
25
on
to
death
life,
row,
right?
that's a
Theirs is
different thing.
25 to life, though.
25 to life.
In America, it's 25 to life.
Wait,
25
if you
to
get
life.
life in America, isn't that the same as death sentence?
Basically, because you're like,
Or
you're
is
not
that
coming out.
different?
No,
I
it's the
don't
same.
But isn't death row and life two different things?
Yeah,
That's two
it is.
different
Yeah.
things.
Because
Like
death row,
you're-
they're gonna kill you.
They're definitely gonna kill
but
you.
life is that you're
But
in
life
there
is
for the
you're
rest
gonna-
of your
For the
life.
rest of your life. and
Yeah,
you'll
till you
die.
die,
Yeah, yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So
But they
it's
will kill you
basically
the other
it's
way.
basically a death sentence, fam.
Yeah.
Basically,
I think they got it wrong, you know.
100 years is basically a death sentence as well.
Like,
So if you're
death
going
is
that
the easy
30,
way out, innit?
yeah, I would think so. I'll just
they
say kill
give
me
you.
as well.
They treat you better when you're on death row. I think because they're gonna
They
take
treat
your life
you.
from
They,
you.
I think they treat you better on the last day. Like they ask you, what do
They
you
do
want?
what you want for your
okay.
last meal.
Yeah, what do you want for your last meal? So you
All
can have
right, let's
anything
go
you
around the room now.
I'd prefer death row.
want. What?
Yeah, hey,
Yes, that's what we're gonna ask, innit?
your death row. You get me? Last day.
What?
So morbid.
What do I want?
Yeah.
On my last meal.
Not meal, but anything, innit? Except for freedom.
What? Anything that I want.
Yeah.
If you could get anything.
Yeah.
Sensia.
God, fam.
Maybe Cardi B.
This guy.
An unlimited Chinese buffet, fam.
I'm done
On
with
the
smoke.
last day,
Unlimited
unlimited
food,
Chinese
yeah.
buffet.
Yeah,
fam.
because if I'm getting unlimited, that means, boy, I can't die until I finish this food.
Oh my
So man, just
days.
sit there and eat until
Only
I can't
smokes,
eat.
fam.
Yeah, fam. You got to be smart with the system, you know?
Unlimited, no.
Yeah, but I'm too smart
Unlimited
with the
don't
system,
mean
bro.
that you.
They
have
said,
to
what's
eat-
my last meal? If it's a Chinese unlimited buffet, fam, that means that's my last meal. It's unlimited. So we have to sit here until this done.
Smoke's dumb, bro.
This guy's an
Smoke's
idiot.
You get me, man? We'll eat
You'll
that
eat till he
slow.
falls asleep and
I
then you
know.
finish, fam.
Yeah, I know. They just kill me when I'm
Kill you
sleeping.
with-
innit?
yeah, they've done your dance.
What about you?
Half an hour of head.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Flipping no. Half an hour,
Half
you
an hour
know.
of head, yeah. Half an hour of head. No breaks, just half an hour of head. Any type of Caribbean food. Gonna go out with my culture. What else? Maybe watch about 2 or 3 of my movies and maybe talk to my mum for about an hour. And I think I'd be,
Okay. Esteban.
that'd be good.
Let's get it over and done with, man. I ain't got time for that stuff.
This guy's sick.
Just
He's
said, kill
sick.
me now, fam.
Done my
He said, "Let
dance.
me
Like,
just
you must want
go."
Saturn, fam.
For what, though?
But then again, I know I'm gonna die in
what?
it, so it's like shit.
Like,
It's true.
what difference is it going to make?
You know, but everything but your freedom. So if you ask for the keys to the cells, to the prison cell.
I'm
That's it, but you're not asking for freedom, but you're asking for the keys.
sure there's a
Yeah,
list
but
of what
obviously
you
the
can't.
guards will stop you midway wherever you're trying to go, bro.
But they ask, man, what you get me?
Yeah, you can have the keys, innit?
Go
on, I-
We'll just change the locks, innit?
I'd probably see my family. If I've got assets, I'd ask to be able to write a will as well. Get a beat. And then, probably some food from my culture. So some African food. And that's me.
What about you?
It's on a gym session, innit?
This guy.
You would have had that all
You
your
can't
life
have
in
that.
prison,
But let me
fam.
get my
That's in
last
jail, just
one,
gym
though.
league,
Let me
fam.
get the
You was
last
doing that in jail the
deadlift,
whole
fam.
time.
Let me get the
fam.
deadlift, the last deadlift.
Rome's trying to
Nothing-
work that
a food.
vein.
Like that one vein, so it don't kill him, innit? You know, like that. Like, let me
Man
pump
said that
up the
last
vein
deadlift.
quickly.
And
That
then you're
last
actually dead.
deadlift.
Let's do
This
some
guy's
competition,
idiot.
you know, do some deadlift in front of the people. Like, yeah, let me show you what I can
And
do.
then a food, a
You're
chop,
basically just prolonging the inevitable. What's the point? Just
and then man will just dead off, innit?
yeah, man. Just do your thing. Over.
No, I don't know if I'm.
And the
Right,
more
can we
you
change
prolong
topic,
it-
bro? I don't want to talk
It's
about this.
complex.
Yeah, you know what? It's
Yo.
it's deep still. What else we got, fam? There's a lot that's
Some man
happening.
are living this, you know.
Actually,
No,
let me ask
that's-
a question. I got a
that's
question.
just the
innit? Somebody
realest.
asked me this question.
Alright, go
today.
on.
If there's one thing, your partner could do for you every single day without fail, what would it be?
Oh,
Alright, go on, start. 'Cause I got to think about it.
Without fail every single day.
Every single day.
Damn.
Every day.
Only
you ask
one
questions.
thing.
One thing.
That should do for man
What?
every
And she has
day.
to do it every single day.
Every single day.
Oh.
Oh,
So now you just got
bro. Come on, you should have put this in the group before we come here, man. Because so man
I don't
can
know,
think
you
about
know.
this.
alive, fam.
Gosh,
Would you have
man.
sex every day if you could have sex every day?
Nah, I won't have
Sex every
time.
day if you could have sex every day.
What?
Every day, every day.
Yeah, of course.
What, people don't have sex every day?
People don't do that.
Nah, I ain't got time for that every day, fam. Not
What?
every day.
But you do quickies, fam. So just like
Hold on.
You definitely got
where-
time
Who
for it.
said that?
Rub out.
no, but who said it? Or say it? Was it you?
was him that was saying quickies.
bro, what do you mean? I didn't say I do quickies.
Yeah,
fam.
you do.
Huh?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
10
exactly.
minutes ain't a quickie though, is it?
Yeah, that ain't a quickie, fam.
What
It
is a
depends
quickie,
how I
fam?
feel. You know what? It just depends on what is going on at that situation at that time. If
Oh, let
man's
me
got
think.
days
That
off
question's hard,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know, you
every
know.
day.
every day,
You
fam.
should have asked us earlier, fam. 'cause I
Fam, this is
really
what I'm
don't know.
saying,
Alright, we'll
fam.
come back to at the end, innit?
Every
Alright, I'll
yeah,
think
we'll
about
come
it.
back to the end, man. What else we got? Because it's peak. What you got for us? Because you know what? You come.
Yeah, you
You
came
it
in
sound
like
like
you
you
had
come
a-
and a couple
Bro,
of
what
things
was
that
that,
you
man?
want.
I do
I'm the-
random faces.
Don't
sorry.
do that with me, and I'm the wrong person. It's mad. Hey, how long you been listening or watching DMD?
Oh wow, because I think I found you from my boys. I've been off the cuff twice.
Shout out off the cuff, man. My guys.
Yeah,
still.
and I think they retweeted something of you guys maybe 5 months ago or something like that.
What's your favorite episode or your most liked episode?
What's my most liked episode?
Ron's
like
always
this,
asked this question.
Yeah,
so
because
any of
some
you
people
future
are
guests that
lying.
come,
No,
be
yeah,
ready,
I
boy.
didn't even
Lying,
know
but
you know.
don't
Be
subscribe
ready.
to
No,
calls, you know.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, the 1 minute you're
Ron's
surprised.
is checking.
Yeah, I am subscribed.
Come on.
How long have I been? I've been
You
for
should
a
be messaging
minute.
for a
Yeah,
little
don't
bit
put me on a
still.
spot like that.
You should be
How long
messaging
you
for
been?
the-
What?
Not like that. Not,
Wrong.
not like that.
No, the show, the show.
Child.
Not
Then the
like
man's
Dead man
Child.
dance, you know.
Not
Sip
like
the tea.
that.
Hashtag DMD
Oh, God.
podcast, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Hey. You guys were supposed to get.
I don't know. I have a think. I'll get back.
Whatever, man.
I'll get back to you. Get back to me.
Rose is on people. Right, listen, anybody that comes to DMD, you
Be
know,
ready.
don't
Have your history.
You know,
and
the
your thing
research,
packed,
you know.
fam. Don't come round there with all of that. You get me?
Now give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll come back
We ain't
to
got
you.
time. We're on that.
You do have time.
You get me?
All right,
Nah.
I'll tell you later. All
All right, cool.
Yeah?
At the end.
right.
Everything we're just saving to the end.
What else are we saving to the end?
He's got his question.
Steven's-
We got you.
We got
annoying
bare things to
question.
the end, you know.
What's
We
your
got
star
bang of the
sign?
week at the end.
Okay. Why'd you not have asked?
Touch it.
Yeah, two Virgos, you know. Nah.
Of course.
What? You're a Virgo as well?
But why are you doing your face like that? You need to stop doing that.
What did
Cause
I
I ain't even took
do?
off my jacket yet, you know. I'm telling you, it's mad.
What did I do?
You
When's
two
your
kinda
birthday?
suit still.
What date's your
Oh,
what
here
date's
we
your
go. Here we
birthday?
go. Look,
I
look
can
what
see
he's
What's
done.
that?
What date is
A
your
little.
birthday?
They
Yeah, there's
suit still.
chemistry.
Bare chemistry.
Do you have a lot of Virgo traits?
Look at them. Forget that we even here.
Right, let's see what Virgo's saying.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a perfect.
I don't believe in that star sign.
Wait, when's
business.
yours?
Now this
Third of
one's
September.
proper, man.
3rd of September.
that's
Okay,
the-
yeah, 3rd of September.
This
So
one's
you-
proper.
But that's a week apart though.
That's the reboard Virgo though.
Oh,
The
September.
one. the
No,
September
my
ones
sister's
ain't
born in
really-
September. She's 9th of September. Don't do that.
We're real Virgos. August Virgo is not. It's not a real thing.
Wait, ain't that? No, Beyonce's the 4th, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, or the
That's
day
real
the day
Virgo.
before.
That week is a real Virgo shit.
I don't know if that's real
Believe-
because
I
Beyonce's
know.
born then. But,
Okay. Huh?
I don't know if it's real because Beyonce was the day
I mean,
after.
yeah, Beyonce's day
That
after
star
me, so,
sign
you
stuff
know.
is bollocks, mate.
No, it's
You,
not.
you don't believe in it?
Bullshit, fam.
No, because Sagittarius is the one of the
Alright,
best.
what's your star sign?
How you don't know, fam?
The black star on the Ghana flag. That's my star sign.
Oh,
Boy, yo, I like
You
that
get
one
me.
there still. That was a good one, you know.
But wait, 1 minute. How don't you know though?
He's a Libra,
Innit?
isn't it? Yeah,
I lie.
He's a Libra.
Some
still.
fake brother, bro.
Fake brother, you know.
He's a Libra. Wait, let me see. Because you don't believe in this stuff, yeah? Because I read this and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely him.
I believe in that,
Yeah,
fam.
you
'Cause when
don't-
I read
yeah.
certain things, I'm like, right, this
Go on and
relates to me
read what it says
bare,
for
like.
Libras then.
Yeah, like especially Sagittarius.
Libras, yeah.
like,
Yeah, go on.
on that.
You get me?
I didn't say for Libra, so I'll just give you the recap, innit? The summary. So strengths,
Oh, the 1 second before you get into that.
yeah.
Have you bought your ticket?
You're really on to me today. I'll buy the ticket.
No, she
So
just
wait, hold on. So
I'll
you
get
don't
the ticket.
know what episode you like. You
no,
don't know ticket. You ain't subscribed.
Alright.
No, you know
Alright,
what? You know
I
what?
said I'm
In her defense, yeah, she,
Come out,
she,
man.
She did say unprompted to me. I need to get my ticket for the show. She did say it before you lot got here.
Straight
Before
up.
we
Oh,
started.
is it?
I'm not
Yeah,
even
yeah.
dealing with this one.
Okay.
And she said that unprompted. I didn't even say
Big
anything.
man
So,
thing.
so now you want to protect guests?
I'm not. Because it's a fact.
It's a fact, though. It's a fact, though.
We didn't see that on camera.
Gotta give props when it's due, innit?
Alright, we should get.
What was you gonna say, Stephen? Go on.
But no, you know what?
Just
You
gonna
have to
read
come off
the,
my Wi-Fi, you know.
Libra traits, innit?
You said, man, it's on the
Yeah,
day.
just on my data, running up my battery. Alright, hey, yo. More tickets are selling, you know. Tickets are going still.
What's the next price up after this one?
£10. It's light work
got
for
that?
you get me? Come on, man. She's on social media marketing,
that?
you get me?
Hello?
Yeah.
The price is
my
high,
money's,
innit?
My
You see
money's
it?
very good. I'm fine with that.
The
Thank
way
you.
Smokes said that, you got that. Not Smokes, Rome's, you got that.
Don't know what he's implying.
I'm
by
not
that.
implying that. Same way we said that. Yeah,
If
you're.
somebody asks you,
Same way she said, "Oh,
She said, "Have you got
I'm
that?"
expensive," you know. Like same way I'm just asking, "Have you got that?" I'm not saying you it. Like, there might be a possibility you might not have that.
No, I've got that. I've got that. £10. No, I've got that.
Well, she must have £10.
Why? Some people don't have £10.
No, you know, I ain't got £10.
Sit there
Yeah, man, trust me.
Do you have £10?
with me.
Yeah.
I can get £10.
You lot all look wearing expensive trainers and you got £10. You're lying, bro.
Fam, look at your boot, fam. What's the
Well,
brand
alright,
there?
what's
Fam? It's
that?
looking like a what's that brand there?
They're trainers.
Valentino.
No,
You
they're
know
not.
what? Alright,
What's
can we-
that?
They're mallet.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
What
mate.
are they?
Yeah, still.
Mallet
What's that?
trainers.
Yeah, but what trainer? I don't know what the name. I've never heard of them.
I think they're a UK brand still.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see that on the gram still.
Man's down for supporting more UK brands still. How much are they?
I think
Big boy.
170, 180. Something like that.
Okay, yeah, boy.
I'm not
Different UK brand man trying to support. The one they're expensive still. No,
What
no,
am I saying? Supposed to look
Wait,
for
no,
them
but
£30 crepe, you know.
Yeah, if I'm on the £30 credit, I'm on some Steven thing.
Oh,
Bro, what are those then? They're not 30. I swear they're over 100 as well.
Bro, I keep telling man about swipe, cause keep telling man about swiping.
you
You
say
get
them
me?
crepe on finance.
Finance. You get me? £10 a week, yeah. That.
The APR, you know.
30% interest, you know.
That's my.
Hey, did you not see?
How's that taste?
Well, she like the Maggie, you know.
Fam, I'm not talking to you, fam.
That tastes good.
hey, I'm sensing the chemistry. You know?
Bro,
lie.
trust me.
It's the Virgo.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's
like,
the Virgos are just very combative. Like they're very head on head.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not. Fuck's sake, man.
The man,
Head
them
on
are
head.
childish, you
Oh,
know.
you lot are childish for real,
Flipping
man.
Oh,
no.
well.
Head
Shit
on
then.
head, then,
Wait,
huh?
said, oh.
wait, so earlier on, you were saying that you date a lot of Africans, right?
I do. I have.
Are you African?
I'm Caribbean.
Okay.
Where you from?
You're safe,
I am
so-
Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. I'm definitely not Jamaican. I'm
Wow.
Bro, look how they still want claim Jamaican, you
Hold
know.
on, 1 minute.
Everybody still want claim Jamaican, dog.
I'm
Jamaica just roll off the tongue just
I'm
easy, you know?
Dominic. I don't know why, because I know you're Jamaican, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think I was thinking about that. I'm Dominican and Grenadian.
Okay.
Spice Island.
Yeah, I'm Dominican.
Come on. Okay.
Caribbean.
Which one?
Some people think I'm Ghanaian though. Look, I got a
Do you know
Ghanaian
what?
Look.
Yeah,
Some
you
people
look a
said
bit
that
like
about
Miss
me.
Banks, you know.
Do they? Do I?
Slyly.
I didn't see it
You
at
look
all.
like
Maybe
Spice.
The tall.
Spice.
Do you think?
Slash.
I've got
Miss
you know,
Banks
I've
slash
got
thing.
What are
things
you
on
lot
as well.
seeing, bruv?
I don't see that either.
What's
I
she
don't
look
see either Miss Banks or Spice.
So what do you see?
What
don't
do you
see
see?
either.
Neither. It just looks like
Myself,
Kada, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, man.
Look at them sweet boys, you know.
No, but
He's right though. I don't look like
no,
either.
but I don't think you look like either of them.
I don't think I look like either.
I haven't found a comparison, but it wouldn't be those two.
Alright, can I just get to my question then?
Sorry, bro.
Thank you.
Sorry, go on.
Is there a reason why you date a lot of Africans? Do you prefer them over Caribbeans?
Nah, it's not necessarily a preference over.
Yeah.
It's just that I tend to get approached.
Yeah.
I feel like
Are they more hungrier?
More confident, yeah?
not. What's wrong with you, lot?
No, I'm just-
They seem to come at me more. That's just what it is. They approach me a lot more. Like they talk to me a lot more. Like they'll be the first ones to.
Who
come
would you
and
say has
something
got their
to
shit
me.
together more?
Got their shit together.
Yeah, Caribbeans or Africans.
Why are you trying to rub
Why
us
you
out,
got this?
man?
We're trying to listen. We're trying
We
to
know that you
unite,
lot
you
are-
know,
Alas,
and you're trying to
that's
do
a
this,
segue,
man.
wait, the man them, you know.
Wait, what
Wait,
did you say?
what?
Segway.
Segway.
Always said segue, you know. Always rubbing him
I
out.
heard that.
Is this what
Segway.
man them are doing? Alright.
It's him, you know. It's him. It's always
I-
him.
Man them are gonna
It's
die.
always like that.
Man,
I told you,
Man,
fam.
them gonna die, you know. Man, them don't know what's coming, you know.
I've noticed.
But what do you mean by shit together?
Just basically, you know, well, firstly, for you guys, when we started, you were talking about Jollof, innit? You're further segregating the team. So don't act like I'm the one doing that.
Fam, the fact that man's eating
Secondly-
jollof is man's uniting, fam. I didn't even talk about
No,
rice
no,
and peas.
You
You
were
know.
You have
saying-
to touch your food, you know.
I-
But
you know,
were
like
saying,
that.
You were saying.
Man supporting the African
Hang on, let me finish.
cuisine,
You
you
were
know.
saying that Nigerian jollof is better than Ghanaian jollof.
I just said,
Yeah.
nah, yeah, but
Did I just
feel
say
From my
I've had
experience,
both.
yeah.
from your
Yeah.
listen?
I've
Anyway,
never
let me just
had
get to the main
I
topic.
think with this getting your shit together thing, yeah. You know, sometimes like when you meet a guy and after like he might not be serious and he's like, I need to focus on bettering myself or something like that because he needs to get his shit together.
I've never dated a guy. Is that what you meant? But
Wait, why are you talking for me? Like,
Oh my god.
Because she weren't understanding what you're saying, so I'm doing what other people
No,
do,
but I
and that's
didn't- I didn't
reason.
get a
No,
chance to
shut
put it
up.
out.
Hold on.
didn't-
Shut up.
Alright,
I'm
good idea.
saying it in a way
I didn't
where
get
you
a
might
chance,
understand.
you know.
Don't try come for me, fam. Don't do that. We're not doing that today. I'm not
Can I have
that
some
guy.
rate? Let me
Please.
give you
wait,
some
wait,
rate.
wait,
I'm not
wait,
that-
wait,
Let me
I'm
get
not
the
one.
ring, Carl.
wait.
Anyway,
wait.
ask your question.
First of all, yeah.
What's wrong with Spider-Man? Big man, what's a night crawler? Sit in your chair, big man.
I want Ray and a dog, man. There
What?
ain't no chaser, fam.
You want who?
yeah, by shit together. Sorry. Go on.
So
Yeah, go on.
obviously, so
Go on.
what are you, the ref? The ref?
Yes, I'm the ref. Cause yeah.
What did I say?
Let's go, man.
Oh my
What
god.
did you say?
No, wait for next. I'll wait for next one.
Anyway,
There's only rules of
They
speaking
can't explain it, huh?
now let me explain.
That just came out of
Let me explain. First of all, yeah, he was talking rubbish. Innit? But the point I was trying to make is,
Whatever.
yeah, you have requirements in it when you meet a guy. I guess what I'm trying to ask you is, which one meets those requirements better?
I don't think it's got anything to do with Caribbean or African.
Talk to him.
It's the individual themselves. I know a lot of Caribbean guys who've got their full shit together.
Yeah.
And I know some who don't. Same with Nigerian guys.
Talk to him.
Or
But-
African guys.
Across, let's say, the spectrum of guys that you've dated.
From what are you trying to get,
Man,
fam?
Can I just ask the question?
I go on,
Man
go
trying
on.
to send the
Big deal.
CV in or something.
Across the spectrum, and obviously I'm not saying that you've dated a lot of people.
Yeah, go on.
Like, where would you say, you know, you feel like, yeah, like, we have a future together?
What?
Yeah,
Caribbean
yeah.
or equally the same. I'm not gonna lie, equally the same. Like it doesn't. There's no.
I like
there's
your
no
style.
one above the other. I know guys who don't have their shit together in the Caribbean. Someone who do have their shit together in the Caribbean. Same with African. It's definitely to do with the individual.
Okay.
100%.
So
I
you
wouldn't
genuinely
say
have
it's
no
to do-
preference then?
I genuinely have no
No
preference
preference,
whatsoever.
okay.
I feel like that's just in general. Like Caribbean boys can usually relate to me a bit more
Yes,
because that's
of
my
course.
culture, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't have a preference. But when talking about relating, and growing up and like being over there, they can relate more because of course that's my culture. But I have no preference.
Okay.
Whoever I end up with, I end up with. Like a lot of people in my family, have married Nigerian, Ghanaian, like
Yeah.
it's whoever.
Roms, you have a preference?
On what?
Just generally when it comes to
Where
women.
you from?
Where do you think I'm from?
Jamaica, probably.
Jamaican probably.
Got
What?
that energy. You got Jamaican
Cool.
energy.
What's Jamaican energy?
Jamaican energy. Jamaica just a very confident, like cocky type energy.
Cocky. No, don't do that.
No, but I mean Jamaicans. I feel like, but it's just how you guys are. It's not a bad thing.
Do a lot of Jamaican men approach you?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. I can see that.
What's the
My
best
size.
chat up line you've heard?
My size attracts them, I think.
Yeah, I think
They
I
like
was
it.
going to say the size.
enough to make them love a
fluffy, you know.
Yeah, they like a bit of fluffy. They like the challenge. And they'll be tiny, but they like the challenge, innit? Small, but they're ready.
What's the best chat up line you heard?
Don't guys already come to chat up lines? I
Man
don't
still
think
do
How
that.
do they
You're
approach
old,
you?
fam. There's people
How do
still
they
do
approach
that,
you?
fam.
just like
Showing his age. innit?
Chat up line.
hello, you're right. You
What
look,
was your one back
look
in the
good.
day, in the
What's that?
80s? Your chat up line.
I've never chatted with a girl.
Oh please.
You never chatted up a girl before?
What? You never approached a girl before?
But them man
What?
talk, man. Fam.
Never.
Everything man know.
Never.
Fam.
Expose him, fam.
Ever?
Never.
Them man talk, man.
Lying.
So you never
Everything
seen a girl
I
that you
know.
like and approached her?
Never.
Swear to God.
Never.
They always come to you.
No, we just develop through friendship.
Nah, this guy, you know.
Oh, fuck off,
that's
man. Come out
Where
the
you
room,
with
man.
that, man?
Please, man.
No,
Must
I'm
have
being
developed
honest,
through
I've
friendship.
never seen
Chat
a girl
shit,
and
fam.
approached them.
Oh,
Approached
whatever,
them.
That's
man.
crazy.
Why is this guy hating?
Chatting
I've
shit.
never-
fam.
So he's saying you was friends with the girls and then just developing like
How long
yo,
have I known you for?
you know, man, my whole
Have
life.
you ever
basically.
seen me chat up a girl?
Bro, I'm not around you every day. I
But
can't,
this
you
is the
can't
point
do
I'm
that.
making,
You can't
innit?
do that.
We're on the same
okay,
block.
I've been around you and you've sat next to me and made me take a next man's gal.
But have you ever seen me chat up a girl
sorry,
before?
Sorry, I should have
Oh
said that.
my days. Man coached man to take a next
He coached,
gal.
Someone's
brother.
dropping me in it. You know?
Man coached, man, you know. I couldn't believe it, fam. 4 years in 2 days, fam. The girl was at my man's block, fam.
Man has smoked on apprenticeship,
Apprentice.
Oh.
You see after that,
That's terrible.
you see after that, you turn me into a gallus, fam. You're to blame why man turned into a gallus, fam.
Let's get back to the topic, you know, before you get man in trouble.
I lie.
Have you ever seen me chat up a girl?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Never done it.
Chat up lines are corny. Like, just come and approach me, say what you need to say.
Like I
and,
would have been
who does
approaching a
that?
girl.
Why?
Just never been my thing.
What's the best way to approach a girl? Like
Be honest.
on
like,
road,
Oh.
like not in
I
the
feel
club
like
or nothing.
you need to gauge the situation. If the girl looks busy and like she's rushing, unless you know in yourself you're like a 12 out of 10,
Wow.
Who's 12 out of 10?
she's not stopping. That's me being honest,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
no,
being dead
100%,
honest.
100%.
Like, if unless you feel like you're that height across the board
Yeah.
of all girls liking you, I say don't bother because she's rushing in it. She's not gonna want to stop. You have to gauge the situation and what kind of situation you're in,
But
innit?
some
Like,
guys have confidence in it.
Yeah, and they might.
some guys
They
have a
not
lot
be-
of confidence.
But they've got confidence.
But then you have to just take the L if she's not interested. But most of the time, if she's already rushing and you don't catch her eye, she's not stopping for you, innit?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
if you're
some
in
man
a
got bare confidence.
bare
yeah, a lot of
confidence.
confidence. Sometimes if
Man
you're
there could be like 10 girls and man will go in that group for the one. I can't do that, fam. That's mad.
I've done.
I've
that
done
still.
that in the past
Yeah,
still.
I've done that still. I can't lie. The
yeah.
man them always get
Yeah.
onto man about one time at Eros, and there was a group of gal, and there's bare of us, but there's bare gal, and I'm like, well, let's draw the gal, but everyone's moving like.
Yeah.
So I just
You
went
know
over
what?
to all the gal, and I
Yeah.
said, listen, all you lot are
I
coming
think
with
I
us.
could under like
Every single one of
the
them.
influence,
but you can
but on a normal day, like man can't do that. That's
Yeah,
crazy,
if I'm a
fam.
little bit waved, the confidence will be there, and I'll just be like, fuck it.
Oh,
I'm never gonna
that's
see these
mad
girls
still.
again.
I don't need
so I'll
no
try.
drink to do that, fam. I'll sweep up everything anytime.
Quick question
that
actually
the,
for UK though, yeah.
yeah.
the laws of
Hey, hold on.
The laws of what?
Hold on. Go on.
Laws of gal around the beat up.
What are you talking about?
From them up. No, I can't even sing
Oh,
that
Man. Yeah, you can't sing that song.
Yeah, man,
Gotta
go
sing
I was
ahead.
that.
gonna ask you, have you ever shot your shot at a guy before?
I have.
Ooh,
And how did
I
you go
like
about
that,
doing
you
that?
know?
I feel like my confidence hasn't always been there, innit? But I feel like I'm at an age and at a stage where I'm very confident in myself, the way I look. Like, but it's taken quite a long way to get there. So now I feel like if I see something I like, I'm gonna go for it.
What's your age range? I don't want to say your
Oh,
age. But
yeah, no, I
for
don't-
you, your age. What,
For me,
yeah, no. What is your age without saying your age? What gap are you in between?
I'm in between 29 and 34.
okay, so you're 32.
Okay.
So
I was going to say 25.
hold on. So
25 to 30.
specifically, just to be a bit more specific, what is it that you do? Because this is something that women don't do really well. They
Yeah,
say
they
they're
don't.
shooting their
No, they
shot,
don't.
but it's
The
so
reason,
half-hearted.
you know why the reason why women don't do it is because they're scared of rejection.
100%.
Now this is why are women scared of rejection?
100%. It's like, kill me then. What? So you're not going to talk to me? Okay, fine. You
Yeah,
look
but why-
kill me.
They would
Because
rather
we're not
die,
used to-
fam.
Let's be real. We're not used to rejection because men do the grafting, really and truly.
True.
So you lot are used to that
So
shit.
what about the first time a man has ever gone to draw a girl? Like it's a sweating moment and it's
Okay, but
stressful.
it's
So
part
we
of
have to
your-
go
part
through
of
that.
growing up, though. It's
What do you mean
training.
part-
It's training. It's
We
training.
don't- No, some of us don't get trained to do it. Like
true.
at the moment, you might see something like, "Raw, if I don't go for her, I may never see her again."
Yeah.
So
But
let
you-
me shoot my shot now.
I hear that, but you do know, like, even when you was maybe younger, you do know that most of the time you're gonna be approaching the girl. That's
yeah,
a general
yeah,
knowledge, right?
yeah.
We don't. That's not only really been a thing the last couple of years. Like no one's really been saying like, girls, shoot our shot for what? Like if you like me, you come and say something to me. But I feel like
that's selfish.
No, it's not selfish. We're just scared of rejection. We don't want to get rejected.
Yeah, but what is wrong with the rejection part that you lot are scared of?
Because we're not used to it. It's uncomfortable.
would it
We
make
don't
you
know what that
insecure
is.
How much?
as well?
So
Yeah, but
wait, hold
how
on.
If you're already insecure as
So
well.
knowing that, how did you manage to get over it and shoot your shot?
Because I already knew. I feel like the vibe. Like I'll talk to you, we'll banter. I feel like I've got pretty good banter. I'll talk so I can kind of gauge where you're at with it. Like if you do certain things, like he might say like, "Oh, you look nice on that day," or "I like that picture of yours." Like not necessarily in like a I like you way, but I can already know. Okay, fine, he's attracted to me. I see that. So if he doesn't say anything to me, I'll say something to him, and that's how I'll shoot. I won't just shoot randomly in the dark. Like I like you, let me just shoot it. No.
The confidence comes from like how much
From
time
him
you've been
then.
approached, really. innit?
Yeah, so basically it's
If
still
you get
him.
approached
It's
a
still
lot
him.
of times. It's like, yeah, I know I'm good now, innit? Like, and then the confidence kind of
Yeah, it builds up. But I guess like, yeah.
But it sounds like he's still doing the work before you even shoot the shot to him.
Not really, because we're both doing like, oh, I might pay him a compliment.
Okay.
And see how he receives. So it might be like, oh, like you look nice. I saw you the other day. You look nice. That suit was nice on you, whatever. He might be like, oh yeah, you always look nice. Do you know what I mean? So then I know.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you
I
ever,
won't just shoot
That's not
randomly.
shooting no shot.
Have you
I'm
ever-
talking
No,
shoot
but then
the
I'm
shot.
saying to you, that's
Like,
not
yo,
shooting.
no, that's not
If
shoot.
I'm
That's
asking
not.
you,
I'm
that's
saying-
shooting my shot.
no,
I'm
no.
saying I want to take you out.
Oh, that's where I want
I
to go.
will
Not
say that.
because you just said about saying, oh, you look nice, and then you get the
No,
compliment.
but
No, I'm
that's
saying,
how
yo,
the
it's
initial
started.
meet,
That's how-
innit?
that's
you
how
jumped
initial
in.
meet.
No, forget
whenever you
the
said,
initial.
right, I wanna beat.
Yeah, straight. Just
Like,
one
when I-
question, bam. We're going out. I'm taking you for drinks this Friday.
But beating and
Boom.
dating are two different things.
Yeah, forget the beating thing.
Okay.
You jumped in and said, you know what? I'm on you and I want to take you out this weekend. What
I've
are you
never
saying?
said it without
pre-gauging?
That's what I'm saying. Forget the pre-gauging.
But you not pre-gauge.
No, we
too.
don't.
You're going
Certain
straight
time man
away.
jump straight
No,
in.
but
boom.
wait. No,
Hey,
let's ask this question. Let's ask
You
You're
don't
this
do
joining
that.
gal on the road,
You
no?
don't.
You don't just say, right, I want to beat.
No, oh no, you're not gonna say I want to be. You're never gonna say I want to.
That's what I'm saying. But was she
I'm not
saying?
saying. I'm saying if you wanted to get a girl's number, you
But
go.
you
and-
don't say I want your number. Really, you kind of.
I've done that a couple of times.
smoke,
I'm like, listen,
smoke,
I ain't got time. I'm busy. Put your number in the phone. Let's go.
But face to face, like
At this stage,
I've
you
done
can't
that
do
bare
them
time.
things,
You know what?
though.
You know that works more than me actually speaking to a girl. Like,
Yeah.
yo, babe, I ain't got time. Put your number in the phone, man. We'll talk to you later. And
what?
9 times out of 10,
No.
bare times,
Into
and they
the
put
mic,
the number in
into
the
the
phone.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've
But
done
to
that
be
as
fair,
well.
It
but
works,
I don't
bro.
really wanna-
It makes sense.
It works
makes sense.
because she's on the
Yeah.
spot. She don't know what to do now.
Yeah, because think about the conversation you-
Yeah.
On the day
Or
today,
maybe
you got
you're-
things to do. For you
Yeah,
ain't
man,
really got
got
time
things
to
Is that
stand
all
stand
you
up
said
and.
to her? Is that literally what you said to her?
Certain times I'm like, listen, I've got to go somewhere and you look busy.
I've done that when I'm
Put your
drunk.
number in the phone. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah,
I'll chat to you later.
it's a good
I've done it
point.
when
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
But here's a
I'll
question
just
for you,
walk over
Smokes,
and just hand them the phone, and then that's it.
Here's a question for you. Yeah.
No,
So
wow.
if a girl approaches you in that manner, like, do you respect her?
It's not that. No, I don't. You know what it is? Because girls.
It depends on no. It depends on what she looks
Girls
at
is,
me, bro.
girls is approach, man.
If I think
Yeah.
she's buffy,
And
I'm
not
having
gonna,
it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like being drawn by a girl, it feels kind of weird. Like,
Yeah. The
man
first
feel-
time I had to work,
Still, man, like to
Yeah,
work.
fam.
Man,
Man
don't
feel
really like all
man
that.
feel awkward, like
That's what
raw.
I'm saying.
Like,
Bro,
what?
like-
Is man a girl, fam? He's trying to
Fam,
just
the
draw
first
man
time that
like
happened to me, I was rattled, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
I
man.
did not know what to say. I
Yeah.
was shy, fam.
Bro,
I'm
it
like,
happened to me when I was younger.
Lost.
When man was like maybe 17, 18.
Yeah.
I remember walking in Shopping City, and there was a group of like schoolgirls or whatever, but they were brave. They're walking behind me like, "Oh, you look good. Look at his butt." I said, I felt like, bruv, I felt mad vulnerable.
vulnerable,
you know?
fam.
I felt
Yeah, yeah,
vulnerable,
Now you know how
fam.
we
100%.
feel.
I was like,
I
oh
felt
my
vulnerable as
god,
well.
like what's
Now you
going on
know
here?
how
Like, it happened to me the other day on the bus, you know, as well. Like,
How is it?
I'm driving the bus, and young girls, they were college girls, and they've jumped on, but obviously they've come on, but they're not looking. They're having conversations with themselves.
Yeah.
So when she come on now and she touched the oyster, the first girls looked up. She said, "Raw, look at the driver." I said, "Oh my god." Then she told her friend, and then I could hear they've gone to the steps, and then she's like, "Yo, let's have another look at the driver." So then anyway, they've gone upstairs. When they've come off the bus, fam, believe they've come to the front doors. Then they've gone to like the stop, and they're looking. I'm
That's
thinking,
mad.
I've kept my head straight, like, bro, you can't be doing
these
this.
times
time.
Smokes is just
Man's in-
grinning, you know.
No, I was
grinning inside,
embarrassed.
innit?
No, I was embarrassed, fam. Like, bro, my bus is full, man. You can't be, don't shame man up on the bus like that. So I get it.
I think you have to be like, you have to have a certain level of confidence, especially in yourself. Like you have to know, like I've said to a guy before in a club, like you're so handsome, you know. Like I'd love to get to know you. Like
In a club that would work.
In a club
I rate
that
scary, man.
It's,
Yeah,
it
that
is,
one rate
it
that.
is,
I rate
it is,
like-
it is.
it's like,
However,
what's the
It's
again,
brave though.
Yeah, what's the
again,
agenda though? You get me?
again, it was pre-gauging as well because I'd already seen him clocking me. So it
Okay.
was just, it was a thing of
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, it's either I'm coming to you or you're coming to me, and you're taking
yeah.
bare long in it. So let me just come to you. But that's not a thing that happens all the time. But I feel like sometimes
Energy,
girls, like
energy.
if you see a guy that you like, bro, you can't just stand there and. But then strategic positioning also works as well.
They put themselves where they can be
Yes,
seen.
that also works. That works very,
Y'all are
very, very,
smart,
very
you
They're
well.
smart, fam. They know what
man,
they're
we're
doing.
not just
Blueprint, innit?
we're not just gonna go in crazily, but a lot of
I
girls
find
won't.
it funny though when a girl approaches a guy, man.
Why?
I don't know, like,
Like, it's not supposed
Would you
to
let a
happen.
girl draw?
Yeah.
Would
I
you
won't
let
say
a girl
often,
draw you?
though.
what's that?
Would you let a girl draw you?
No way.
If she
You're
was
a turf fan.
exceptionally
So
beautiful.
this is the
What are we
problem
doing?
why girls are scared of rejection, because man them are actually not accepting.
Nah, it's
Girl
not
drawing.
about how good you look. It depends on my intentions, innit? Like, if you're asking me, am I going to take a girl who moves to me seriously? No.
Why?
I just won't, because I feel like Rome's was saying, a man has to be the one that does a little bit of chasing, innit?
Do you know what though? I've been once upon a time I was moved to by a girl, but nothing came of it straight away. We was bedrooms for like about 6 months. We got to know each other, but then we ended up in a relationship for about over a year anyway. So it's a bit different because
So do you feel like if a girl moves to you, that means she's capable of moving to any other man?
That too.
Okay, I hear that. I
But
get that
so are
point.
you lot. I don't get it.
exactly
we're
that's always
different,
been
though.
us though.
Yeah, but that's us.
That's
Oh my.
that's
Oh, sexist.
and the fact that it's
is.
it's not
Listen.
a usual thing as well.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not a-
where
this is what I'm saying,
girls
so
to
that's
move
why it's
to a
sexist.
guy is not normal.
No, it's not the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah. However,
But
I
it's
just
becoming
feel
more popular
It's becoming
now.
more popular. I just feel like now in this day and age, really and truly, if you really feel like, yo, this guy, I'm really attracted to him. I think he's so nice. Like me, he might be taking a bit of a long time to come and talk to you. I see nothing wrong with going and say, hey, like, you know.
Do you know what I will say? I don't think it's not common. I feel like when gal get to a certain age,
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
because
that's
I'm
very
not,
true.
when man was
I would've never
obviously
done
when we're
that
younger,
Never.
it's different. But
Yeah.
when man was young,
Man was,
man's had 30-plus-year-old gal women, and I'm
It was
like,
always
I
the
love
older ones.
women. Like from then, man loved older women because like you lot already know what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You lot
yeah.
on
Yeah.
job.
You've been through the
You know
silly
what?
They've
stuff.
been through the silly stuff,
Yeah.
and they're just bam. They know
Direct.
Do you know what? When we was younger, they always used to say that grown women always know what they want.
Yeah.
And when I
100%.
got older, I clocked what they meant.
Yes,
Because they go
Do
for
you
it.
get what I'm saying? So
100%.
now we're at this age, women will probably approach you in a dance or something. So maybe it's not new. We're just at this age where to us it's new. Do you
It's
get
now
what I'm saying?
happening, yeah.
The other thing as well, right? You know, you have guys who are already in relationships, right? And they might go to the club and that. And they know that obviously they've got someone in it. So they're trying their best to behave themselves.
Yeah,
So
of
they
course.
might just be there looking at the menu in it. They're not necessarily looking to order.
Yeah, no, of course.
So you might catch a few, eye contact and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason why he's he's not coming to you because maybe he's got
Yeah,
somebody.
he's got
But as
somebody.
soon as you start talking to him, like you make the move and start talking to him, sometimes it's hard for guys to go, you know what? I got a woman.
Why?
Why?
It's
No,
defo simple as that.
sometimes-
I
no,
have a
because you
woman
start,
like
you said, innit? You start having conversations, innit? And then you start realize, actually, no, we're getting on quite cool. Everything's nice. The moment for some girls, the moment a guy says, you know what, I've got someone in it, she goes away in it. Maybe he doesn't want that. He just wants to have that conversation. with her.
for what? For what? For what?
It depends, though.
So
innit?
what you
Like-
saying?
What?
You go.
What we conversing for?
No, what it's
bad.
not
So you
really-
saying you go in
but
Nando's and you
I
get
don't
your
get it.
usual.
But would you ask, does he have a partner?
I would usually ask, but
Is
my
that the
thing
first
is,
question you asked?
No, it's not the first question. But if I'm talking to you for a little bit, I'm like, oh, if you got a girlfriend, if he says, yeah, I respect that. Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
never happened to me, but that's what I would do.
Yeah.
In that case,
Of course
If
it's
he
not
says,
happening.
yeah, what?
I
'cause
respect. That's cool.
He wants to follow
Enjoy the rest
through.
of your night.
Oh, so you
But
do
what if he
leave the
wants to
situation.
follow
What
That's
if he
your
wants to
personal
follow
fucking
through?
problem. Ain't following through with nothing. You've already told me you got a girl. What do you want me to do
No,
after
I'm
that?
saying he might say that he don't have a girl when you've asked him that question.
But he
because might-
does.
Yeah.
So he's a liar.
But what if he's not lying? What if he says, listen, I've got a girl, but you know what? I wouldn't mind just me and you
There's
seeing
nothing
each
after
other.
that. And once he says
It's
I've got a
done.
girl,
Okay.
it's a done deal. I don't know. I feel like I'm
What
just
if
at
he
the
says
age.
it's complicated?
You've got a girl.
I
There's
hear
nothing
that.
else to say about that. Well, I feel like when I hit like 28, 29, same for my friend Eshe, we say the same thing. We realize everything that we want, everything that we don't want. I play no games. Like even if I want to, if you're a beat and you're a beat, I'm absolutely fine with that. No complications. I'm a grown woman. I can do that. If we're taking it somewhere, we're gonna take it somewhere. I don't play these games anymore that I used to play when I was younger. If I want something, I fucking go after it. If I don't want it, then we're cool. Same way, I feel like I'm quite aggressive with my career as well. Like I'm on a path where I know what I want. I know what I'm doing. I have to get my money. Like I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
So all these gamesy things like, oh, who you should approach, you shouldn't. Those things don't really bother me.
So
Like,
where you are in your life, right?
yes.
You're quite happy for a guy to approach you and just say to you, look, I just want to spend the night.
I mean, it wouldn't be like that. He probably have more game than that to just
But
say
you get
that
what
out
I'm
loud.
saying.
But yeah, if we, and I respect that. I said it all the time. Tell me you just want to fuck. I much prefer that. Don't play these games like we're into each other and you like me, you want to date me. Don't do all that because I could just want to fuck you also.
So
Guys
basically-
forget, like
Girls don't
sometimes
say
girls,
that, though.
no, they
That's the
don't,
problem.
But some girls do. Like sometimes if I just want to beat, I just want to beat. Like I will. Let's talk about that, but don't play like you want to date me.
Y'all
Don't
need
lie.
to just say, listen, I just
But
want
wait,
you as a fuck. And the man
realistically
will
though,
be like,
if
yeah,
a
okay.
guy approached you and said that to you,
But he would never say it that way though, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't be like that.
No, but it may not be as crude, but along those lines.
We talk.
I'm not gonna lie, it works.
Yeah, but what's the nicest
I've
way
seen
to
a
say
cou-
that though?
I've
Like
seen-
from
this
the
is-
jump.
No, I've seen
Go
a
on.
couple. I've seen a couple of my brothers.
Go on.
I'm saying,
From the jump.
Yeah, no. I'm
Go
saying,
on,
I've
fam.
seen my brethren chat to gal.
You chat to gal.
No, don't say you.
Go
my
on.
brethren is
No, it can work though.
Go on. Back
Sometimes
in
it
the
can
day.
work.
Go on.
Listen, I always say-
I've seen crude work. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it
No,
work.
okay,
Like,
wait,
from the
okay,
jump.
wait.
Dickhead, you're
Here's
not-
the
you're a
question. Here's the
dickhead.
question. Does it depend on what the girl looks like?
no.
What do you mean?
No,
Yeah,
man.
no, because that means depends on
No,
what.
I
You're not a
think-
fucking girl.
I think-
you're not-
Listen,
you're
I've
not
seen-
I think if the girl's
I've seen-
receptive, it depends on what the guy looks like to her.
I've seen nice girls where my brethren have said, yo, boom, listen, hear what I'm saying. I'm not even on no relationship thing. Let's just do our thing.
from the first meet.
From the
talk.
jump.
That's never
Not the first thing he said. They've had a convo. They're getting on good. Let's say they're getting on
okay.
good for about half an hour, whatever. They're having a convo. They're drinking, blah blah blah. Then the conversation comes up of that, like, what's your situation? And then they just listen. I'm not on nothing serious, and I'm just trying to do what I'm doing here. But you know what? I wouldn't mind just having a fuck buddy, or let's link, or let's do this, and just we can go places and do
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But I need this. This is what I want for my life. If you're on it, you're on it. If you're not,
No,
you're
you're
not.
not, yeah.
And more time when you say, if you're on it, you're on it. If not, gal will be like, you know,
Honest
what, they
men
might
get
just
the
think
most
about it.
pussy. I say it all the time. Honest guys get the most pussy out of any guy. Lying niggas don't get nothing. When you're honest, a girl has a choice. You either accept it or you
you
don't
don't.
accept
Yeah,
it.
that's it,
It's
yeah.
simple. Most of
Giving
the
the girl
girls
the choice.
will
Keep it
accept
moving.
it. That's why I always say it's a weird thing to say. But you see, if a guy goes into a situation and he's saying, yo, I've got to go, but I actually want to fuck. If she's already attracted to you, right?
Yeah.
And you already have a bit of a rapport, most of the time she will continue to fuck you. Because you're honest about it. If you're lying, we don't want to know the lie. Just be honest. If you want to fuck, you want to fuck. If you want to date me, you want to date me.
I
Like,
don't
it's just
know
as simple as
about
that.
I see
Easy.
my brethren do it though.
I've never
Stop laughing, man. What the fuck is this guy laughing for?
I've never heard
Bro.
it from the jump. We've only been friends, so
You know
I
it's a
don't
wrap
know.
for it. You know it's a wrap.
That shovel is.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, no, I've never had it
shit.
said to me. It's never been a crude like that. It's usually like friends that have become a bit more than that. But I've never heard it said just, yo.
How would you
just
say
wanna
it?
fuck.
Yeah, how
If
would
you was
say it?
on that vibe.
I'm not on that. Man.
No, but I'm just saying, just
But I'm not.
He's
fam.
on
We're
it.
just saying, if you
No, but I'm not. I can't tell you
my
how I would
God,
feel 'cause I'm
fam.
not on that vibe.
in your young days, go on.
I wasn't even doing that.
All
I
right.
said in your young days.
It's a bit wild to say from the jump though.
How would you say it from the jump?
Similarly to what he was just describing about his bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just say, like, if they ask me what my situation is and I'm not looking for anything serious, I'll say, like, I'm not looking for anything serious.
What she
'cause
said is the realest.
I'm
If
not
you're
trying to tie
honest,
myself up in the madness and, you know, make him catch feelings, string them along. I'm not trying to do all that. That's long. I ain't got the energy for it, bruv. That's long.
There's no point. Just be
I
honest
get
from the
you
jump.
still.
Random question. Have you ever shot your shot in DMs before?
As in not knowing the person.
What is
Yeah.
Ike looking like? That's funny.
No. Not knowing them at all. I've either seen them out or we've been at an event and then they added me, and then so it's not like blind, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never just randomly seen them on social media and then
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm worried for the girls, you know.
Why?
you what?
Ross.
Yeah,
I said he's worried for the
Why?
females,
Why?
you know.
Because I get the whole idea of being true to yourself and being honest in it, but it's
Yeah.
just not perceived in the same way by society, innit?
what like
No, sorry. I wasn't
Elaborate,
even-
elab- no, let
I
me
wasn't even-
elaborate.
I wasn't laughing at that. Sorry.
No,
I
elaborate.
No,
read
what I'm
something.
saying is, yeah, like just same, you know, a guy can approach a girl, yeah, and be honest and say, look,
Wait,
this
one
is what I
second.
want to do, yeah.
yeah.
And
Young.
was
This
you
is young.
He used to go toilet.
How's the host doing that, fam?
surprised he didn't crawl this time.
A lie?
Spider-Man legs.
But yeah, so yeah, a guy can be honest with a girl and just tell him what he wants, kind of thing. But obviously, when a girl does it, it's an issue.
Society, innit? Always.
Yeah.
So
It's
this is the
always been
thing,
that way.
and the way things are going, I feel like 100%. You know, things are changing a little bit. Girls are more confident. They can say what they want and kind of do what they want because they know they're at a certain stage in their life where they can do it. But the reflection is always going to be mad.
Yeah, this is a rarity, by the way. I'm talking about this. Defo a rarity. Like, I defo prefer guys to come and talk. I don't really want to come and
Yeah,
approach
I guess
you.
this is
like,
the point I'm trying to make.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's defo a rarity. It's only on the occasion. I've maybe done it twice, 3 times
Yeah.
maximum.
Why not?
But for me, I feel like that's quite a lot. Some girls would never do it ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
No matter how much they like a guy,
Doesn't matter how
all
much.
the strategic positioning they do, if that guy does not come to speak to her, she would rather die than go shoot her shot.
100%.
Because you know what will happen then? For guys, no, I can't speak for all guys in it, but most guys, when it comes to them like actually settling down, right? Even though the girls are being honest with them and telling them what they want to do, more time that may not be the person that they want to settle down with. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But the thing is, in saying that, with that particular girl, he won't think about settling down with her. His intentions will probably change with her. He'll probably just beat, and then until something better that he wants the wife comes along, and then goes with that one.
And that's not fair, you know, because...
No, but that's how it is, though. Not fair on who, though, because really, that's what the girl wants at the time, innit?
No, but you know, you catch feelings, innit? It happens. Like, regardless of who you are. Over a period of time...
Stipulates them rules.
No, but it's true, no?
This is what it is. Don't come to me later saying I've caught feelings, because I'll tell you, boy...
So wait, so what you're saying
but
is
wait,
one
second, yeah. My man's talking like, when you meet a girl, and even though you got rules in place, right, and then she starts beating somebody else, and you're not going to be upset about that.
No?
Whatever, man. Stop lying.
You're
gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah, man, feel certain ways.
What are you doing? Don't be
if you can't tell me that, she can't tell me that. Like, even if I know in the back of my head she might be, she can't tell man that.
That's the thing. Hold on. If I'm out there doing my thing, and I've got multiple girls, whatever, I'm beating all these different girls, and then one of them tells me she's beating someone else. Number one, I don't even think she'll tell me in the first place. Yeah. But if I knew she was, it wouldn't bother me.
Now it depends what one it is.
Yeah.
No, but
the ones you're beating.
Yeah,
it depends what.
No,
one
but
it might be if it's the
favorite, innit?
yeah, if it's the top two. Hey, listen, if it's the top two,
it's true.
and she tells man that,
some type of way,
man's gonna be like,
listen,
even though we're doing our thing, like we're still slightly
you can
exclusive.
put all the rules you want in place, innit? It don't mean things ain't gonna change.
The thing is, I'm talking from experience. I've been there, I've done that before, and
but she might have not been the one that you really cared about. There's things that are like, okay, do your thing, whatever.
No, but if I care about them, then we're never just a beat.
Bro, you're chatting shit, man.
Nah, man, there's some things that man can beat that you don't care about.
Be honest, if you lot have sex with multiple girls, you lot got top two, right, that you enjoy the most?
I don't have more than two. I got one.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know about
in your younger days.
Yeah, my younger days. Younger days. Man had 7. There was a couple that I didn't care about. Yeah, man had 7 girl fam. I had 3 Keishas.
Man had 3 Keishas.
Did they know about each other?
No, and that was a good thing because 2 of them had gold teeth.
What? What kind of girl? Oh my god, fam.
Back in the day, man used to do gold teeth. Yeah, 2 of them had gold teeth.
Oh, you used to like the hood gal, innit?
I lie. This guy was out on moves with gal, fam.
Hood gal.
Man said he was out on moves with gal.
Yeah, hey, listen, man, love the hood gals still. From ends, but no, man used to have that, and then I wouldn't get in trouble because anyone say who's your girl? Yeah, Keish.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Smoke's always been. He's been the guy, man.
No,
He's been busy
that.
still.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, he was.
Nah, but you've always, I never said you know.
I used to look up to him still. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, man.
Back in the day,
I used to look. That's why I was coming to the yard so often. I was trying to learn things from young.
But I learned from him, you know.
Nah, see, Smokes, yeah. Fam, every single time I used to be in the kitchen, innit, and I could see outside in the kitchen. I see Smokes there with a nut.
Why is my people like he was in the prison? I said in the kitchen.
Man had curfews, innit?
No, let me tell you. No, that for me
when I was young.
was Darren, bro.
Oh,
Shout
Darren.
out Darren. Every time I looked out the window,
Bruv.
I promise you,
Walk up the
I
road.
swear to God, every single day he would have a different girl. Every day. He would never walk past the block with the same girl.
Nah, I remember still.
Now, and this is me, I swear to God, I promise you, with a fact, every day he would have a different girl.
Nah,
and I used to look up to him like, bro, I need to be like that one day, you know.
And you graduated.
Nah,
and then you graduated.
I couldn't get to that level, fam.
With a distinction, yeah.
I'm gonna be a noise, fam. I should have dealt with the hood ones. Should have got the, you get me?
You know, the girls used to say Smokes used to look like Mario, you know. He used to get
they tried to mug, man. When I had cane rolls, fam. Dead,
I can
fam.
see it a bit.
No, don't do that. I don't agree. I don't do that still.
You should let me know.
When that song come out, Jesus,
It was finished for you, innit?
It weren't finished though. Man was in my prime at that time still, but nah, man. It weren't good, you know. It was you said to me.
What's it?
You know what it is? I'll be honest. When I was in year 7, so I started school. At the end, before year 7 ended, I went Jamaica. And I stayed in Jamaica for months. I went to school in Jamaica and whatever. Whole summer, come back, boom, after that. And I think that changed my life, fam.
Different confidence, yeah.
I realised, the confidence. I come back and the caliber of gal that man was getting in Jamaica, I was thinking to myself, there's no way that English gal can chat to me again, fam. Are you mad, fam? You gal are moving like this. Have you seen the gal in Caribbean that are like they're moving? Obviously, man's got English accent. So they're all attracted to me instantly. I'm sitting in school and they want to sit next to me. So man got 5 gal in country, 5 gal in Kingston.
This guy is funny.
Like,
yeah.
and I've come
Talking
back.
like he's to a trap house and shit.
Yeah, no, but it's true. And then I'm coming back to England and gal are moving like they don't want to chat to man, fam. I'm like, rah, are you alright? But that changed.
Oh, you got that personality for it, though, haven't you?
I'm a Saji, fam. What can I say, fam? So we're
got
nice
the personality
people.
for
We're
it.
loving, caring, nice people, fam. And we just got natural banter.
Got that personality. Rome's is on the other side of the spectrum, innit?
Well, what's me? Go on, let me hear this now.
Rom's
Go on,
like-
Guru.
Rome's like, listen. I think Rome's is raw with his feelings, but he
raw.
He picks and chooses like when,
But see,
when to be vulnerable.
But see, the
me,
difference
no.
is, yeah, like,
vulnerable.
he will get more girls because he's raw. Whereas I'm just nice.
No, but I'm saying
the gal might not
he
like me 'cause
picks
I'm nice.
and chooses when to be vulnerable. Like it's very difficult
He'll be
for
no, but
Rome's to be vulnerable.
you know what it is? He's vulnerable with the man.
I had a
Them.
therapist,
Like-
like, psychiatrist.
No. He's vulnerable with the man. Them. Like he will show us certain
What?
stuff.
Are you mad, fam? Man, are you talking? Man, are you? Don't talk to me like that.
No.
fam.
When I
Don't
say
talk
when I say
about
vulnerable,
or to me like that.
That's the
fam.
defense mechanism.
no,
There,
no, when I say vulnerable with the man, them, I'm saying you will tell us certain things and express certain things that girls will never know about you. Do you get what I'm saying? As in
No,
that-
you are open still.
You're
You are-
open
No,
with
he's
that.
No,
open.
look how you got this now.
No, he is
You're
open.
gonna try and little brother me. Man. Saying, don't do these things, bro. What's wrong with these man, fam?
Yeah, but it's true, but gal like the vulnerable side. If you showed maybe, no, I'm
Fam.
not saying directly her, but if you showed her that side, she might, you get me, open arms and be like, yo, give me a hug. Come on.
So I'm not a nice guy still. I'm
See
wicked.
what I'm saying? This, that,
I'm
that's
not a
the,
nice guy.
Nah, he is. He really is, man.
he is.
Sweet
Don't let him
boy.
fool you,
Nice
fam.
guy,
This
man.
front
Straight
hair.
You gotta get to it.
I'm
first,
trying
man.
to
That's
be a
what it is.
sweet boy.
Sweet
This is what I'm
boy.
saying, I'm trying.
What are you trying to be a sweet boy for? Fam?
Why not,
No,
fam?
sweet boys don't
Nah,
win, fam.
Rome's
Why?
can't be a sweet boy, man.
Yeah, you can't.
You don't have the patience for it.
Yeah, you don't.
But so you don't have the patience.
You don't. Man, don't
Yeah,
have
he
no
doesn't have the
patience.
patience.
But I'm trying my best, fam.
All right, you know what? We got a message from someone. You know,
What, just now?
no, but I forgot to read it. So I don't know if I read this, but I'm gonna read it out anyway. It says trying to shoot my shot with Rome. I'm trying to fly Rome out to Santorini.
Yo, what's
You mean
Got
Santorini?
Santorini.
Is it
Santorini?
Santorini?
Fam, don't.
What's that? Greece?
Yeah.
Okay, Greece. Yeah. What are you saying? Painting.
Santorini.
Who are you talking to? Who said that?
That's what I don't know. One gal in it.
Oh shit.
They're trying to fly you
That's
out.
what the message said, fam. Like,
Raw
that's what it
Rome's gonna
trying to
get
fly-
flued out.
Watch
actually-
this.
You get flued out.
Flued out.
Get
Flew
flued out.
that, yeah, nah.
I'm
Good
good. I'm scared of planes still.
treatment.
I'm scared of planes still.
Swear that
Man's
is
got
gonna
it
be
like
DM you
that,
in a
you
minute.
know.
Guy is an idiot.
Like, Greece is nice though. I went
Yeah,
there in
yeah.
March.
I've been there
It's
still.
nice.
I
I
went
want to
there
go
in
there.
March still.
It looks
It's
nice.
nice.
Still.
I didn't go there. I
It's
went.
really nice.
I went
You
Crete.
get me?
It's beautiful. The food was amazing. So you should go. I think you should take that offer. You know, if a gal offered me, I win.
Man's flying you out like a bad bee, you know.
Proper bad bee.
Proper bad B, you know.
It gets like that.
So you doing it?
Yeah. Nah, bro.
Free holiday, you know.
Why wouldn't you do it?
I'm taken, fam.
Fair point.
All right, Liam Neeson.
Let's show good this guy.
All right, quickly, let's get into one message then. Okay.
We got any dilemma?
I don't know if it's a dilemma. Oh, you know what? Someone said in the back.
Are you all in relationships here?
Is that you shooting your shot?
No, I'm just asking.
So are you two?
Yes, Rose.
You lot are
Come
childish.
on,
You
Rose.
lot are
At the
childish.
same time.
You lot
Go
are
on, the
childish.
confidence is
Go
mad.
on.
You
That's a
lot
good question.
childish.
That's a
You
good
lot
question.
childish.
Four man,
You lot
one
childish.
time, right?
Nah,
That
you
guy,
lot childish.
No, that's a
You
good
lot
question. Good
You
question.
lot childish. I'm genuinely just asking. Genuinely
is
just
confidence.
asking.
That's a
Nah,
good
you lot
question
childish.
still.
That's a good
Yeah,
question.
no.
No, I'm married.
Yeah, I saw the ring.
Thank you.
I clapped.
Okay.
Clapped the ring.
See,
Yeah,
The
I
wind
got-
just
I got
the
me
wind
a-
gives that
I
away
got me a
early.
little sweet one there still.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay.
What you say?
So I got
Got
me
a
a little
little
sweet
sweet
one
one.
there.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship still. You?
Me.
No, not you. I'm talking
Oh.
the Rome's quickly.
Now hold on 1 minute, because her thing was about
Complicated.
No.
No, we was getting to her
I
last.
asked you lot.
We,
I
yeah,
asked you
yeah,
lot.
she answered, so we
she
got
got
answers
you lot.
first, and then I answered. So now it's you and then her.
Oh, my thing's very mad right now, but we're working on it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Inshallah, you get me?
Yeah.
You?
It's complicated.
Alright, cool. So
You
you got
got a man,
things.
basically.
You got things. Cool.
Ish.
You got
Wait.
a man-ish.
Manish. What? Blackish. Child.
Basically,
Man.
someone could come in and sweep you if you don't.
If you don't pattern up.
If you don't pattern
Wait,
up
wait,
right.
Wait.
Or he's
When
not.
I said,
Or
when I said to her,
he's not looking
when
after you
move
correctly.
to someone and they say it's complicated, she was
Nah.
like, "You got a girl."
No.
Yeah,
this
basically
is
that's what you got a
different.
man. You got a man. Yeah. That's
No,
a fact.
this is
Steve,
different. This is
but
different. Nah,
What
this
do you mean
one's
it's different?
different.
How?
Why is it different? How's that different?
Because when men say it, it's most of the time it's because you
Nah,
got a girl.
don't do
Don't
Nah,
do
it's a
that.
fact, it's a
Come
fact.
on, man.
Don't
Don't
do
do
that.
that.
Don't do
How's that a
that.
fact?
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
I was
true.
like,
What is it? Is it really complicated or is it Facebook complicated?
No, it's honestly complicated.
What's
Very,
complicated
very
about
complicated.
it? So he's not looking after you.
No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's very complicated.
He's not about that.
Different places. It's complicated.
Okay, so he's overseas.
It's complicated.
Okay,
It's
so you
nothing-
got- so
still
you-
beating.
He's not in jail.
Who said that?
No, you're not tickets,
You're dumb.
honestly.
Bro,
It's complicated.
Man said he's in Pentonville, you know.
I can't see him really. Like, he's not there really. You get me?
Man said he's in Pentonville. Man said he's
Nah,
local, but he's not local.
Nah, it's complicated.
Are you broke up but still beating?
No.
So what is it then?
It's complicated.
Private,
like,
it's private.
innit? Like,
Are you
you
gonna
have to
tell us
respect my
after then?
answer.
Yeah, she can tell us after. She can't say it
look a
on
bit-
air.
you look
'cause
kinda
he's-
rattled.
hey,
What's
listen,
going
he's
on?
You
watching.
might be watching, that's why he's a fan.
Okay.
She's slightly blushing, which is telling me like she
I'm not
wants
blushing.
him,
I'm not
but
blushing.
he's moving not correct right now. So,
Okay.
brother, you need to
No.
move correct.
Why are
son.
you okaying him?
Okay.
Like,
so,
what he's saying is facts.
So basically,
No, we
you're
never
still
said that.
trying, but he's turfing you.
No.
why are you trying to get into her business, man?
No.
It's private.
mean?
Let
And
her do
everything
everything
what
here
you're
they
to
saying
help,
is,
bro.
no, you're not. Because everything you're saying is negative.
No, it's not because
It
this
is.
is dilemma.
No, it's
So
not
we
a
help.
dilemma.
Yeah, we try and
It's not
help
a dilemma.
dilemmas
No,
still.
it's not a dilemma. It's just complicated.
Okay, cool.
That's the fact.
We're gonna talk after.
Yeah, we're gonna talk after. So we're gonna wrap that one. We're gonna get into banger of the week, people. Remember, go and get your tickets right now, shubs.com. Also, you can get the tickets on the website, dmdlive.co.uk. You can send in bangers of the week. DJ Myth Time, I know you sent in a banger, so I'm gonna play your banger this week. Send in your dilemmas, send in topics for next week, send in questions, shout outs, whatever you want in it. Just go through the website, hashtag DMD Podcast, get involved in the convo on the socials, at DMD Podcast, across all the socials, YouTube, subscribe, like, all of that. Obviously, for the people that didn't get the early bird tickets, because they're all sold out, literally, you need to subscribe to the website if you want to get things early in it, and follow us on socials and all of that in it. So, yeah, man, we're going to get into Bang of the Week. You know about Bang of the Week?
Yep.
Okay, so you do listen.
I don't even-
Okay,
no,
you listen.
I've stopped talking.
You got your bang of the week?
I'm done.
Before
Yeah.
we get into that, do you want to say where they can find you and stuff?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Where can they
You
find
can
you?
find me on Twitter at callmekada. Same thing, Instagram at callmekada.
So all socials call me Keda.
All
That's
socials
good.
call me Kada.
We like people that have
yeah,
across
man,
the board.
across the board. Come on, branding and them things there.
Come on.
And them thing there. But yeah, that's it.
All right, so we're gonna get in Bang of the Week right now. Obviously, if you want to watch the bangers, you need to go listen to the podcast. We don't play on YouTube. Don't know.